So I would like to thank all of you for taking out your time to join this Master Franchise webinar along with us today. So we are very pleased to start this Master Franchisee webinar, which we have been doing for the last 1 month, in which we try to get in master brands along with us and present it to our investors who are looking in for opportunities for investing and for any brand which is looking out for opportunities as a single unit, multi-unit, and a master deal model. So out of 150 brands which we have in the Frank Global portfolio, we are proud to be master franchisees of 40 brands which we have invested and we are operating, and we are going to give all support to our investors for executing this brand in whichever city they are looking out for. So, to start off with this session, I would like to give all of you a bit of understanding about what is a master franchise brand and how is it different from a normal brand. So, as a master franchisee, when you are going in for a investment in a master franchisee brand, you get a support starting from looking out a location for your brand, getting the entire vendor management done for your brand. We help you in getting the entire interiors and the setup drawing done for your brand. You can use our vendors which are there for executing the entire location wherever you are planning to open. Along with that, we'll also be training your entire team for the recipes, for the SOPs, and for the different processes which are required to operate this brand. Along with that, starting the operations, executing the operations, and the only thing where we need you to come in and pitch in is basically that you need to take care of the day-to-day operations, follow the SOPs, and ensure that you continuously keep on upgrading along with the brand manuals and the brand details which are there. As a master franchisee, we always try to ensure that whatever brand we are launching or executing in any city, we give you not only the support for executing or operating or opening up your single unit, we also help you along with your team, along with the different shows which you are doing in your city, to basically ensure that we also plan and we grow the brand which is there. So today, if you are taking in a brand which is one of the master franchisee brands, and you are going in for area rights for this brand, then as a master franchisee, we support you in getting sub franchises created. Now, when we support you in getting sub-franchise created, you not only earn from the revenues which you are getting from your single unit, but you also earn from the revenues which is coming from the franchisee fees and the royalties of the sub-franchisee. So, if you see that when you are basically going in and you are investing in for a area developer right, you are paying a master fees. The way the all our models has been created is that you basically earn the master fees back, and your investment which you have done for the master fees basically is returned back to you in the period in which we you are looking out for that opportunity in that part of the city or that part of the country. Today, as Brand Global and Franchise India, we have been investing in opportunities. Our chairman and our directors have been traveling throughout the country to explore and find out category brands which are very niche, which are very different, and which we feel that there is a huge potential in the Indian market. So that's where we have gotten a brand called Chop Wok Express. So today I'm very pleased to present this brand to all of you. So if you have any questions or queries, you can definitely share with us on the on the Q&A session, on the Q&A box which is there. And if there is any questions which you'd like me to take up, I will share with you my details and my contact email and number, so that you can get in touch and you can basically set up a one-on-one meeting in which you can discuss the brand more in details. So as I told you that we are basically looking out for brands which are very niche, and which have created a different segment and is very, very, very unique in the market. So Chop Wok Express is a brand which is from UK, and it is a brand which is actually called the Super Noodle Bar. So it is one of the UK's best Pan-Asian fast food takeaway express, which is coming to India. And we are looking out for investors who are looking in for single unit, multi-unit, and area rights for this brand. Now, how did Chop Wok Express as a brand develop? So basically, Chop Wok Express is a Pan-Asian cuisine brand in which the main focus is basically the pan-fried food which is there. So that's where this brand is excelled, and that's where this brand has created its own USP in the market. Now, at Chop Wok Express, the best thing which is there is the high quality dishes, which is affordable, which is tailored to a need. The menu is very lively, and it is specially focused on fried noodles, rice bowls, which is their signature dishes, and they also have signature sauces and fresh veggies, which is they ensure that they take the customers' support in basically getting the dish prepared. So when you grab a quick bite on a busy day or savoring a leisurely meal, they are there to provide you with a satisfying experience. So the food is hot, the food is very lively, it is very fresh. The new execution which Chop Wok Express has done is that they have gotten robotics and technology into the entire business. So today, if you are understanding a QSR model, the most important thing you need to understand is that what are the main cost factors which is affecting or which is predominant in a QSR model. So the first cost factor which comes to us is manpower. Chop Wok Express has got in robotic technology, which basically helps to prepare the food and execute the entire process, which has actually led to less manpower which is required for operating any unit. A Chop Wok Express is not only serving fresh food, but it is also serving healthy food, which is one of the prime USPs of this brand. Now, Chop Wok Express, the menu is an rice box and noodle box. It is a very composite menu. It is very fast, and they have these boxes in which they serve, in which the temperature is also preserved. So, as we all understand, that the serving temperature is very, very important for any Pan-Asian food which we are serving. So, they have gotten specially designed service boxes which basically retains the temperature. So, as any QSR model, 30% of the brand is revenue is dependent upon home deliveries. So, the model or the boxes or the packaging which they're using is so well made that this packaging basically dominates and controls the temperature in which the food is being served at least for 45 minutes to 1 hour, which is a major USP, where because any Pan-Asian food which is served basically needs to be served at the right temperature to get the proper flavor and taste of the food. So as already explained to you, so this is how a basic menu looks like. They have authentic Asian flavors. They have fresh, customizable meals. They are affordable and accessible. It is very convenient to open in any location. So you basically require between 300 to 500 square feet for this brand to operate or open up in any location. It is very efficient service without compromise. As I told you, they have got in robotics and they have got in technology for this brand to execute wherever or whichever city they are looking out for. The brand is very, very unique, and that is very important for this brand because it serves food very fast. It is a model which is for fresh food, and also it can serve food at the right temperature. The last but not the least, Venetian food, as we all know, is made of fresh vegetables and fresh non-vegetarian items, which makes it very, very healthy for anyone to have it. Now, why do you need to have a Chop Wok Express? Today, when many of our investors whom we are talking to, we try to understand and we try to talk about USPs of a brand. We just talk about three to four important things where our investors understand the uniqueness of the brand. So the first thing about Chop Wok Express is that you don't require skilled chefs. If there is, it's an express model, and we can have quick service options also out there. You get a very comprehensive brand support. So this is a master brand, and Franchise India and Fran Global is basically executing the entire business model in anywhere, whichever city you're looking out for. The brand support which you get is very, very, very exclusive. The industry leading margins, so you get very good ROIs, and your average around 25% of the accounting for packaging and investing, which leaves a gross of around 75% profit, which is incredible for any QSR business. It is sensible franchisee cost and very quick ROIs, which is another USP of the brand. And the most important thing is that it requires very simple operations. So today in QSR industry, the most important thing is about managing the operations, is the real estate required, and is the manpower required. So if you see on an overall model, this brand has actually looked into all these aspects, and that's what makes this brand a very unique and very, very competent brand for franchising in the Indian market. So this is how their menu looks. This is their rice box, this is their noodle box. They have fries, they have wontons, they have veggies also. Now, what we are looking in for as an opportunity, we are looking in for single unit and also area developers who has an area between 750 to 1,000 square feet. The total capex required for opening up and operating one unit is between 25 to 35 lakhs, where the franchise fees is 15 lakhs, and the royalty is either 5% or a fixed amount of 30,000 rupees per month. The annualized ROI comes to around 75%. Your payback period is around 18 to 20 months, and the agreement period is for 5 years. For a master franchisee, we are looking out for any investor who is looking in for this opportunity, who is ready to open 25, who is ready to take the rights for 25 units at 40 lakhs. And in that, he has to open up one unit only. So the master franchise fees is 40 lakh rupees, and the total investment comes to 65 lakh rupees. Out of the 15 lakh sub-franchising fees which will come in, the franchise fees will, the brand will bear 50%, and royalty for the area franchisee will be 50% from the sub-franchise units. So he basically gets 7.5 lakh rupees per unit opened under him, and 5% is the royalty which the sub-franchisee is going to pay, out of which 2.5% is what the area franchise is going to get, and 2.5% is what the brand is going to get. And the payback period is around 18 months. Now, what do we mean by a comprehensive brand support? So when you are talking about a comprehensive brand support, we mean about store architecture and design. We mean store launch plan. We mean the recipe and the menu innovation, trainings, system and IT tools, website and social media development. So this is all about the brand. It's very short. It's very crisp. It's a brand which is very unique. You can open it up very fast. It doesn't require too much of space. It doesn't require too much of training to start it. As robotics is involved, you just need only one person who can stand and just put on the add on the materials as per the recipe, which is something which is very, very, very different from the current Pan-Asian brands which are there. It does not require manual interference, so you require very less manpower, which is there. That's all which I had to discuss about this brand. If anyone of you have any questions, you can put it forward to me. I'm also sharing my details on the chat so that you can get in touch with us for better discussions required. I'm also sharing my email ID also. So you can get in touch with us on our email and our mobile number for coordination. I'll be looking forward for connecting with anyone who is interested for this brand and interested in franchising this brand in a single unit, multi-unit, or a master franchise model. So thank you all of you for joining the session. If you have anything, please do get in touch with us. We'll be available to go on a one-on-one session along with you to discuss more about the opportunity, to discuss more about the ROIs which are there, to take you through the entire ROI sheet and give you a better understanding about the menu, give you a better understanding about the rates for each and every city we are looking out for, and what is that we have in hold as an opportunity for you. That's all from my side. Thank you and have a nice day.